Have you ever pondered why love, specifically the love that Christ taught, is so crucial for unity among Christians? Why is this divine affection, this heavenly bond, the very lifeblood of our faith? Imagine, if you will, a world saturated in the teachings of Christ, where love is not a mere utterance but a lived experience. Let's delve into this compelling narrative. Christ once said, "A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you, that ye also love one another." Yet, how often do we see this commandment neglected? The church today, more than ever, needs this brotherly love. This love, or rather the lack of it, doesn't go unnoticed. The world is watching, scrutinizing our actions, looking for inconsistencies. We bear the banner of Christ, yet sometimes we fail to reflect his love for one another. We are all members of one family, all children of the same Heavenly Father. Shouldn't our ties be close and tender, binding us together in unity and love? Yet often we see the opposite. Disrespect, criticism, and fault-finding have somehow found their way into our interactions, overshadowing the essence of our faith. We must take a step back and ask ourselves, why are we so quick to focus on the negatives, neglecting the precious things? Why not speak words of approval and encouragement, nurturing that precious plant of love? The love of Christ is not self-generating. It requires daily cultivation, daily grace. And those who have Christ dwelling in their hearts will yearn for fellowship and communion. There will be no drawing apart, as the heart where Christ is a cherished guest will overflow with love for all. Christ reminds us of our responsibility, calling us the light of the world and the salt of the earth. But what happens when the salt loses its savor? When our religious experience lacks love, it becomes as worthless as salt that has lost its flavor. It results in a loveless religion, a zeal that is Christless. So let us remember, as professed commandment keepers, to obey God's law that is love. Let us delight in doing his will and carry his law in our hearts. In summary, we see that love, as taught by Christ, is the cornerstone of Christian unity. It's a love that needs to be cultivated daily, a love that binds us together as one family under our Heavenly Father. The world watches us, and it's our responsibility to let our light shine, to glorify our Father in heaven by living out this love. Let our religion not be loveless, but filled with the savor of Christ's love, for without it, we are like salt that has lost its flavor.